Thanks, Kelly. It's the pitch walk for the players. Both come into the derby, both clubs on the back of good results and performances in midweek. İlkay Gündoğan is available again after a midweek ban and amongst the City substitutes. He has David De Gea, a derby veteran, in goal, but it's a first experience for Aaron Wan-Bissaka and Harry Maguire. Ashley Young and Mason Greenwood drop down to the bench. So confirmed lineups for you for the latest chapter in this special story, and it's live. David Silva, out of handball. Football is the counter-punch of Fred. And James parried away by Edison. Real chance for Manchester United in the opening moments.
Oh, it was a classic counter-attack.
And here comes City on a break of their own. With the
from an attacking point of view, nightmare for defenders. Look at this.
Sterling. Back to David Silva. Bernardo Silva's arriving. There's still a lot of players in blue there, including De Bruyne, who didn't quite get the picture in his mind right. He just swept it.
Oh, it's an attacker's game, this, nowadays. Jamie Carragher once said, who'd want to be a fullback? Not me anymore. It didn't happen against Manchester City for 2 seasons. It's happening already 3 or 4 times.
Here's Rashford. For Lingard. Edison sticks out a foot to good effect.
These are big chances. Big chances.
Right with Fred. Out, alert enough to stop De Bruyne's pass getting through to Gabriel Jesus. But Fred finds Rashford, and James is coming from an onside position here, and Manchester United could be in again with Martial. Edison needed once more. He's had to make bigger saves than David De Gea to this point.
Yeah, he has. City have had more of the ball, but Manchester United, they look dangerous. And it's just unnerving, this Manchester City crowd. It started off.
Lingard on the move as well. Rashford still going and going down. Will be scrutinised again at the VAR hub, and here's David Silva trying to catch David De Gea off his line.
It could be a
Rashford stutters and scores. Well, his wonderful run continues.
Guardiola, he couldn't put his finger on quite why they were where they were, but one of the biggest things is they can't sustain attacks. Look at this again. Rampant Manchester United.
Kyle Walker slipped over and Rashford's in again, and he's missed it.
They're going to rue these chances. These are big moments. And Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, he stood by these young players over the last 2 or 3 months. But they're showing promise in this game. Some of the attacking plays really high quality.
And won the game here. Going 2 goals down, of course, is another matter, and Manchester United have had the chance to be 2 up already, and another one is looming large for Rashford again. Oh!
Well, Manchester City getting battered on the counter-attack. And Manchester United should be 2 or 3 goals up. Pep Guardiola trying to change something down beneath. They're up for it, that United front 4.
James. Martial, and he scored! It's 2-0. It's sneaked in at the near post. And really, it's no more than Manchester United deserve.
Rampant, relentless, and absolutely scintillating from Manchester United.
Roderick. David Silva not closed down. That's plenty of power, but the direction is straight at the keeper.
Just opened up for David Silva.
Here's Wan-Bissaka joining in the counter-attacking brigade. James is not far away from Martial. Lingard was travelling in as well.
Just looking as Raheem Sterling was chasing Wan-Bissaka back there. It looked like he pulled up.
And this time, pulled out by Shaw. Walker wanted to get there. Rodri did get there. Now De Bruyne.
What a ball.
What a chance. Gabriel Jesus still searching for a home goal. Which is what he does. He finds the top of the net, but not the back of the net.
I'd be grateful, David De Gea.
To De Gea, it is David Silva, and De Gea says thank you very much.
I think he would have been grateful, David De Gea, that it was.
It would be a very different home and indeed away dressing room in the interval.
What a pass.
De Bruyne, David Silva did his best to get there. Corner.
Brilliant attacking play from Manchester City.
Actually gone out. Anthony Taylor was gesturing for it. He's going to get it back again. They are in here, Manchester City. Another shout for a penalty. Anthony Taylor may well have to take advice from the VAR hub. Well, it's half-time, and he's got plenty to say for himself, because his Manchester City went behind to a penalty. Anthony Taylor on field didn't award it. It was awarded by VAR against Bernardo Silva. Marcus Rashford was the player involved for United and the player who stepped up to convert it. And then Anthony Martial back in the team.
Wan-Bissaka's defending has been really good.
They are in trouble here, Manchester United, and in the end, Lindelof blocked from Kevin De Bruyne. It looked like it was the right man in the right place for City.
You're absolutely right, Martin. You're just thinking goal, firing it into that far corner. Yeah.
He's still got a cross to make the block. But City might be in here. And this time it was Maguire stopping Bernardo Silva.
What a pass. It's amazing.
Takes the fight forward with Lingard's help. Walker with a bit of a haymaker of a challenge. De Bruyne breaks for Angelino. There's an incident in the middle involving Maguire, and then Rodri turned aside by De Gea. They're getting closer, Manchester City.
They are, and they worked it well across the edge of the box. They're winning it back in good areas. And Angelino, him and Wan-Bissaka are one-man defences at this moment in time.
Wan-Bissaka in the firing line again. And Sterling, it's a deflection on it. And coming in was Mahrez. I think he didn't get the last touch, but I'm not sure that was the case. Angelino losing out to James, and Manchester United could be in here, maybe should be in here with Lingard. And it's just smothered behind by Edison. They've had so many of these chances, really.
Yeah.
A lot of defending in between them, but the best chances of the day.
Yeah, I think when you start the attack over here near Angelino, you've got a real chance in the end.
Here's Sterling. Down he goes. Anthony Taylor is pointing, looks like for a goal kick, but when it's not your day, that could have easily just... And here's Sterling, who's had very few of these situations. And Pereira. This is if they've really found a second wind, and they're looking for a third goal, and Jesse Lingard nearly in. A little nick on that, and it might have happened.
It's a really good move from right the way back from David De Gea.
Taken. And it is one back. Otamendi came powering in. 6 minutes. Duan. Mahrez kept out by De Gea.
Oh, this is going to get messy.
And then that's it. United's derby. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer takes the scalp of Pep Guardiola to add to that of Jose Mourinho only 3 days ago. City out of sorts and maybe out of the title race.
Well, I have to say I never expected this today. Manchester City chasing down Liverpool, trying to win that third title in a row. And De Bruyne, not even he, could unlock that Manchester United defence.